And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. We are, I am rather the Game Master Chef, and with me are my wonderful friends, as always, Ben, Fitz. Oh, Ben playing
Hello.
Barnabas Blastwind, Fitz playing Caleb Time, Pat playing Tavos Moonbrook, and KP playing Eno Idosipi Sunriva.
God, it's almost like we're out of practice.
It's almost as if I completely forgot our intro. And of course we had technical difficulties getting things started, and now I've just realized my iPad's just blaring the stream. Let's just cut that real quick. Yeah, so welcome back. This is the return of the GMC presents Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. I think we're on our 8th episode now. And from here on out, we should have a regular time frame. We had some personal issues that we all had to handle and deal with. I was moving. I didn't have internet for 6 weeks. So back to a regular time schedule, time slot, and all that sort of thing. And I believe we have a recap prepared by wonderful Barnabas Blastwind. I'm going to solo his cam and make sure he has audio this time, because you guys didn't get to hear his incredible recap.
Yeah, RIP Session 6's recap.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like your audio is working.
Are we ready?
Take it away.
All right. By the teeth of Tiamat, it feels as if it's been months. Bear with me, Descenders, as I bring you back up to speed. Tavos, journeying from Silvery Moon, picked up Barnabas at Waterdeep. The two traveled to Baldur's Gate, meeting a demon on the way, and went by Pipkip. A deal was struck. On arriving at Baldur's Gate, they had to sell their precious companion, Sir Donkel the Donkey, to gain entry. Sir Donkel was then replaced by two, Eno Idosipi Sunriva, and Caleb Time, the Furbolg and the Roguish Human. Mutual needs took them to accepting a quest to thieve a house of a magical book. Failure strikes, but not before meeting another demon named Jut, the legal system putting them in the employ of Captain Zodge of the Flaming Fist. A mission given to expunge a cult of the Dead Three, a bloody brawl at the Elfsong Tavern, shadow monsters in the Lonely Willow Bathhouse, and a prisoner killed in cold blood by Caleb beneath said bathhouse. The party, previously separated by miles, now separated by alignment. Will our heroes find common ground? Will Caleb be turned over to the authorities? Will Tavos, in spider form, continue to make Barnabas uncomfortable? All this and more on tonight's GM Chef presents Descent into Avernus.
Hey.
Take a breath, mate. God.
Yeah. All right, and from now on, guys, it's all downhill. No, that was epic.
Oh, God.
Okay, what a way to kick off. And I, for one, am incredibly recapped, refreshed, and ready.
If you can catch what I'm saying, you're going to be brought up to speed.
Far
Actually,
out.
you're saying literally, mate. Literally.
That was incredible. Okay, so as a slightly more brief contextual recap, we find our heroes currently deep below the bathhouse, having just faced a few cultists, and it was almost an incredibly deadly encounter for one in particular, Caleb, who slipped in and out of consciousness several times after being rather heroic. And now, upon rising, had a little bit of a chat, a little bit of a vision almost with his one of his deities. Was it Ilmater?
One of his deities.
I think it was Ilmater. Yeah.
Timora, wasn't it?
Or time, yes, the Lady of Luck. Had a chat with them, and they were like, "Hey,
Was it Ilmater?
No, it was Ilmater, because it was about the
Right. Yeah. He goes with
sacrifice and being
bleeding.
Yeah, bleeding for others and such, and easing the pain and stress of others. To which you took your first virtuous act in ending the life of the poor soul who was hanging on by a thread, and being merciful by letting him
That's right.
by letting him go. While you were all in distressed conversation, you eventually noticed that the blood spilled by this individual had begun to rise up and fill into the shape of the mark of Baal upon the wall, this black hand. Is it Baal or is it Merkel? I think it's Merkel.
Well, I don't remember that happening, but yeah.
I remember it happened.
Yeah, Rigsy finished their sacrifice for them. They were like, "We're gonna sacrifice this guy," and he's like, "Not if I kill him first."
I followed divine intuition and did what we all knew was the right thing to do. I believe in your recap, you said, "Well, I'll be turned over to the authorities." I am the authorities.
Religious authorities, then.
Flaming Fist is an authority, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're
we
not
are
an
the
authority.
authority in the.
Yeah.
I think more bullies with badges.
I'll tell Captain Zodge on you.
So a heated discussion had taken place. The idea of somehow handling Calum to prevent him from lashing out in such a manner at the rest of the party. The conversation eventually led to a sort of agreement whereupon you were going to rest, recuperate, and then perhaps face the rest of this dungeon. It would be at this time that you then kind of hear this sharp ringing as if someone was rubbing their finger around a wine glass. This kind of melodic tone, this sharp frequency that's kind of emanating around the room, and then you see this thin crack of light come through the dried blood that is upon the wall there, and a pure celestial light just kind of seeps out through this crack, bringing with it more of this pure note.
I think I rolled pretty high for perception last time, so would that grab my attention?
It pretty much grabs all of your attention.
Okay. What is that noise? I just come running here in the corner.
I chitter in
I would
agitation.
like to use divine sense to detect good or evil, please.
Right, you're still a spider.
Wow, good paladin, Fitz.
I'm sorry, did Fitz just use an ability? What?
I was born.
Did he just use a paladin ability?
We had a crash course before, like 10
All of a
minutes ago.
sudden, Caleb standing here, feeling invigorated, feeling powerful, feeling like he's tapped into something he's not felt before.
Mm.
And a sudden sense comes over him, and he knows that its light he sees is...
As this light strikes Calum's face, it almost like washes in through behind his eyeballs and then is mirrored back out, and his eyes begin to glow softly. You see this sort of Riddick kind of mirror pearlescent softness wash over his eyes, any remnants of human functional eyes slowly melting away, and a similar crack splits down each side of his shoulders, and from these shoulders these ethereal feathers begin to sprout outwards. Calum, your gaze captive, you're captivated by this light on the wall, and slowly this kind of crack makes its way into these bands that strap around the hand itself. And then the paint begins to kind of chip and fade. The light begins to fade. Now just you and your wings glowing, holding the light in this room. And the hand that was dark, black, and blood-filled gives way to the symbol of Ilmata, the bound hands, bound in red cord.
And finally, I am awakened.
I look over at Tarvos's spider form, questioning, like eyebrow raised, like, are we?
I look into the light. Ilmata, I was unsure for a moment. Had I done the right thing? My companions, so unsure they were. But now I know I am on the right path. Share with these non-believers. Share the truth with us all.
A soft voice echoes in your minds. Have faith. walk the path.
In our mind or his?
Everyone's.
Ugh.
Ease the suffering.
Ill matter, was it? I'm all for easing suffering, but if I am suffering, but still able to be brought back from that suffering by other means than stabbing me in the gullet, would you inform your follower that other means would be preferable?
How dare you speak to a god?
I thought this was a conversation. I didn't realize the deity was just dictating.
I am simply a tool. I'm not here to interpret
Well, we can agree on
what
that.
you've done, but I knew on this occasion it was what was called for. I acted, and we've been praised for it. All hail, no matter.
Well, seeing that he's having a literal religious experience, I just kind of turned to him. How do you judge your agents, your paladin's assistance in such a circumstance?
With my wings outstretched, I take 2 steps towards the corpse, and I'd like to do divine sense again on it to see if I can tell a sense of good or evil.
It did.
Should still be. How long does divine sense last?
1 round.
Oh, okay.
It's an
It's a
action.
flash of.
Yeah. It's a ping on a radar.
Yeah.
As he walks past me, I'm gonna chitter angrily and stick a arrested leg up at him.
Your eyes, kind of these lighthouse-like beams that wave around the room as you glance, and glancing upon this this once tortured and now past soul, there is a remnants in his heart of a darkness, of a taint, of a cruelness.
I sort of reach down and touch and recoil ever so slightly, knowing although that I can't express to everybody else exactly what I felt. I just turn and say to Eno, my actions may have been strange at the time, and even I questioned them, but on this occasion I felt a divine intuition, and I acted. I understand, of course, just killing someone for just to take their pain away is madness, and it's not something I'll be delving into. But no, I'll be trying to relieve pain and suffering in the world as we go on, and all the little ways I can, until eventually I can reach my goal, my true purpose, which is the utter destruction of all humanoids in the universe. For it's us that cause so much pain and suffering. But until such a time as I can achieve that, I'll be here to help each and every one of us. Each and every one.
Somebody's
And
been
all the
watching.
way I can. And with that, my wings retract.
Ilmater, any comment on that comment?
I mean, someone's
Yeah,
been watching too much of Brave New World, but all right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
Cool. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't.
Any comment on that? Kill all humans? Nope.
Nope.
Is Ilmater acting in any way, like, or reacting to what he's saying?
No. Apart from those 3 lines, they say nothing.
Okay, not a frown, not a smile, not a change in expression.
I mean,
Stay
you
the
don't-
path, Stay the path, and when you're unsure, Simply.
Caleb, how are we supposed to feel
Ask
comfortable
Tamora first.
continuing here if your goal is to destroy all humanity?
no, you misunderstood. I'm here to help everyone, each little thing, and Only one day if
Yes,
if we
yes.
could
Well,
work
like I said, there's helping someone, which is the kind of help we've seen Eno and Tarbos give
Yes.
to you 10
Yes.
minutes ago, and then there's the helping someone that we've seen you do to that gentleman with the stabbing in the gullet thing.
I think
The
that was a
destroy
one-off.
all humans thing seems like you're thinking help all humans with that.
I
And
lay
I'd
a
like
hand.
to see more of that.
I get the sense that all of you are feeling a little unsure and concerned at the present. Are there any more questions? Because I'd
Thank
love.
you for acknowledging my feelings. Would you care to address them?
Can I
Yes,
cast
so
detect
there's a-
magic, Jared?
Sure.
Cool.
There's a bit to unpack here, I think. So, I'd like to take the time to just point out this was a one-off. Really, I don't want to be hurting anyone. I don't even like blood. You all know that. But on this occasion, I really felt a strong sense that it needed to be done. And although I can't prove it to you, really, this was an evil person.
Quick question.
uh,
Just
as-
ignoring anything else that has happened in the last 10 minutes.
Please,
And
Eno,
my
go
eyes
on.
are bright green and just looking between Ilmater, the avatar, and also Caleb, who's now sprouted gold, luminous wings. Why are you floating 2 feet off the ground with wings?
So the wings retract and I fully hit the ground. And so sorry. Yes, that's another small point. Technically, I'm not completely human. No, but I think really that's not the biggest issue here at the moment. I understand that there's more concerns as to my morality itself, and I'd love to address those points in more detail now. So, did you have any more questions about that?
You have spoken much for a man who has just been unconscious and brought back maybe 8 times in the last 4 minutes or so, and also just killed someone. So I think you may be a little bit confused. We should really address the situation that we are still in an enemy's base, speaking about morality against 3 dead and very evil gods.
I agree. I'll say that things have never been clearer to me, but I agree. Right now, we need to concentrate on the present, and I'd like everyone to know that I'm here to help you in any way I can until such a time comes when we can destroy everything.
How do you intend to help us, Caleb?
Well, I'll be a
Can I
shield.
have your word that you will lean towards the Eno and Tavos at least in this dungeon, and we can
Yeah.
resolve this later?
Absolutely, I'll be here to shield you, to fight beside you, to heal you if needs be.
That sounds delightful. Insight check.
Who's moving all the tokens? What's going on here?
19, baby.
Yep, it's 100% legit. I'm here to help.
Roll a persuasion check. Okay. Well, I feel a little bit better about continuing our job, and we can discuss this at a later date.
I also-
the kill all humans vibe, also learning that you're not human.
Barnabas, Eno
Sounds
turns
good.
to
We'll put an
Barnabas,
pin in
just
it.
waves to him and like flicks a coin over. Not a coin, but like flicks his finger over just for him to follow a small way. Barnabas, if you could, I'll just bring you over here for a second.
I'll just go stand next to the arachnid. Oh,
I'm above Barnabas, like above him.
Caleb, perhaps you'd like to search those bodies if we haven't already done so.
I'm here to help, like I said, and I'll do that.
Yes, Eno.
He's lying. The one thing I know for sure is that there are no gods, as far as I know, below and above that want to truly destroy everything human.
Oh no, okay.
Reason being is because we are the channels, we are the essence that allows them to live. If we start to die and all their their worship disappears, then so do they. They become unknown.
It could be that he's just misguided?
I think he's
believes
been hit on the head a few times, and he just needs a moment. Also, he's covered in blood. I don't think he's seeing properly, even with all that white light that was
But
coming off him.
I believe that he is not going to do anything to hurt us while we're below here. So maybe we progress and we take him to his religious leader. He said he'd spoken to some dwarf or something or other earlier. We take them, they can discuss it. The dwarf is going to say, no, that is crazy, you have the wrong idea, we're not here to destroy all humans, Ilmater doesn't want that. And then we go from there. But now, how about we deal with the now, and Caleb says he's not going to stab us in the gullet and is going to heal us instead. The you and Tarvos approach.
No, it is perfectly all right. We will go from there, and we shall keep an eye on him as we go.
Yes. Yeah. How are you for, should that falter, how are you for your woolly-dooley, healy-dealy magic?
I am completely spent, but I haven't been hit once. So if you wish, I can stand in front and take a few blows.
I am okay. I'm not completely tapped, but
No, but you look like you've taken a hit.
no, I'm actually quite all right. I wasn't hit at all.
So it's
This
just the
is
two people
not
that
how
entered
I
this
remember
room
it.
first.
My health is full. And I have this. I have an elixir of health that cures diseases, and blindness and deafened and paralyzed and etc. But I've used my very expensive healing potion on making sure that guy, gesture over at the winged individual just pilfering through pockets, didn't stay in the ground.
It is true. Jared,
The
am I
wings are
sensing?
interesting.
Yeah, he mentioned that he wasn't fully human, which has got a few ideas running through my head as to what he may be, but I am unsure at this moment.
And that was news to you, was it?
I have
No,
never
no
seen him
longer.
do that before. The fact that he just killed a man and somehow gained divine sense is pretty interesting, to say the least.
What's the spider doing right now?
I'm looking on, just kind of like staring down at you two, just kind of slowly nodding my little head.
So you're not like
Are you like on
dropping
the roof?
down and biting into people.
Oh no, I'm still on the roof actually. How big am I?
You're,
medium.
like,
Yeah, I will.
medium.
Yeah.
I thought you were a
Yes.
giant spider.
I'm a giant wolf spider.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna drop off with my web and just kind of drop onto your back.
Yeah. I guess probably not
No,
Barnabas.
no,
you
no.
can ride on my back. Yeah, you can ride on my back.
Okay,
Just seeing
I'll
him
ride-
play dead immediately.
Okay, I'll ride on Ino's back.
Once we've dealt with this murder business, I keep telling you that I'm not the biggest fan of spiders, and you keep on turning into them, Davos.
I think that's the reason why.
I try to give him a big grin as a spider, just like white mouth showing off all my fangs.
Okay.
Ugh.
Jared, can I see anything in this area that's giving off a magical vibe? I think I've got like 30 seconds left.
Nope.
Besides from the celestial being apparently in the corner.
I mean, the painting on the wall looks incredibly celestial and bright and beautiful and everything you'd expect. I mean, even though Callum's retracted his wings, there's still a soft residue coming from his back.
Residue. Is it like? Does it give anything off in my vibe, or is it just like an outline because of my sense?
Yeah, it's just like an outline. Like, you can see there's potent magic potential there.
Sweet. I smile a little bit to myself and say, "Well, you trip before you run," and just walk up and see if I can take the painting off.
Painting?
The celestial that you said.
No, so like there's painting on the wall of Ilmater's symbol. It's not a picture frame.
Okay.
You said that the hand was ruptured, and that's where Ilmater's symbol came in.
Yeah,
is that
so there
correct?
was the black hand I think it's the symbol of Merkel. I need to look this up, or it might be
I think
Bane.
it was Baal. Baal was in here.
Like
Baal
Baal,
is
right, it
Baal
was
is
in Bane or
the
Baal.
Baal is the skull with the blood drops around it. He's
Then
like
it's
the
Bane.
main. Yeah, I think it's Bane.
Okay, what was it? You did tell us last time. I missed it in the recap. Sorry, guys.
Oh god damn. Just have to
Let's
do
just
it.
Well,
in.
everyone, before we continue on, are there any more questions?
But
No,
did
I
you
think-
find anything?
Yeah, the Black Hand of Bane. But he also has a symbol of a
Nothing but
talon.
material possessions.
Any useful material possessions, Caleb?
Jared, did I find any useful material possessions?
So
Checking the 2 bodies and the one on the...
yeah, the 2 bodies. One of them had a mace. And the other one had a spear.
Ooh, I'll take the spear. If I
Anything
can.
else?
The woman also had a potion of healing.
Oh, baby. Why don't I take that potion of healing?
Are you asking Caleb or requesting it?
Caleb? You say you
Yes,
have
of course. I
healing.
give it freely.
I'm the only non-healer of the group, after all, as you say. That's lovely. That is just lovely. Potion of healing.
So, do we still hear like the churning noise, or is that from the symbol?
No, that has dissipated when Caleb got his wings.
Sweet. Well,
Did-
you see Eno just softly clap his hands together. So, after all this bloodshed, would you like to continue on, or would you like to take a short rest, or do we go out and try another day, so to speak?
No, I think given the disruption that we've made, I think this is our best shot at completing this. Unless we were to take a short rest, but I'm not sure how much that would. It certainly would. It's not something I need.
If my opinion means anything, I think we should push on.
Very
I was
good.
gonna-
Then we
I
have
feel
two
chipper.
rows. We have the room to our right, and one that leads to the south end. Up the
Caleb,
stairs that are.
You're looking a little bit rough. Perhaps you'd like to show us these new healing abilities that you have.
I don't think I'm looking rough at all, to be honest, but
Covered in blood.
Not what your D&D Beyond overlay says.
I have not updated that. But I look fine.
Alright. My mistake. Sorry. It must have been the other person's blood.
So, this isn't my blood.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm just gonna tap what's it, was it on the shoulder with one of my legs and just point to Caleb and point to one to the passage to kind of frantically point him.
Him first?
Yeah, him first.
I
No,
guess
no,
that-
he is injured, my little one. So, why don't we try this one over here? And I just walk off with a giant huntsman on my back, I
No,
guess.
I'm gonna jump off if you're going forward.
Which way have we decided on?
Uh,
Southwest?
1 and 2 go south. West is 3 and 4. Going south. Unless you guys want to do something different.
No, please leave the. Oh gosh.
Alright, is this a door in front of me, Jared? I can't really.
It is a
how
door,
it-
yes.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh wow.
Wow. I see if I can open said door.
In before mimic.
Oh, the lighting is not entirely accurate, I've just realized. It's pretty damn close.
Do I hear anything on the opposite side?
Roll a perception check.
Oh boy,
Mo-
first roll of the night.
Moves door back.
Perception. I'm not good at. Okay, so that's just a dirty 20. 17 plus 3.
You hear him muttering,
I hear
But
him
it's-
muttering.
but it's incoherent and unintelligible.
Hmm. Seems that we have someone beyond this door. Do you want to just walk in and smack him?
Do we have a means of surveying the situation? Perhaps our small spider would like to. I mean, our human-sized spider.
Yeah, human.
Wait,
How big are you? You're
you,
medium
Pat?
sized.
Are
You're
you
the
a
size of a
medium?
big dog.
medium. Yeah.
He's the size of a golden retriever.
Okay, well, I can crack the door a little bit and allow him to crawl through.
I think bigger than a golden retriever, wouldn't he?
He is the wolf spider.
Well,
Okay.
I'm still at the back. Just
Alright. Well,
watching everyone.
what sources of light do you chaps have?
Dark vision.
Dark vision. I think Callum and Barnabas are the only ones without it.
No, Callum's not human. Remember?
I think Callum still doesn't have dark vision.
He does.
He
Anyway.
does?
Just can't see
And I
bright
have-
lights.
I have magic.
What sources of light are you guys carrying?
I wasn't carrying anything.
I had a torch that was snuffed out when I threw it at the lady beforehand, I think, from memory.
Okay. Callum, are you carrying illumination?
No.
Okay. Barnabas?
Nope.
All right. It is pretty much pitch black for you then, Barnabas.
I've got those magic goggles though.
Magic goggles.
Of course
Yep.
you do.
And I've got that magic
That piece of
watch
equipment
that lets
that
me go back in time.
This isn't fucking Harry Potter, bro. What are you on about?
My spectacles.
Okay.
I
Wait,
push
when
open the
did we
door
get-
and enter.
Wait, when do we get
Uh,
magic weapons?
Shut up.
That's what you get by living
Alright.
in Waterdeep as a
Shh.
mage of antiquities. For
You creak open the door, and the muttering gets louder. You see a corridor stretch an elbow around you to the front, and a passageway off to the side where you can hear the muttering on your right. You hear a voice beginning an incantation of some kind. Is that you, Clem? Come, help me. And the voice continues back to the incantation.
I lean to Barnabas and say, "Did he say my name?"
I
said your name with a few missing pieces.
Never mind then.
detect magic is gone, so I'm going to turn around to Barnabas, tap him on the shoulder, quietly do this in front of my face, and take the form of the guy with the mace that was there beforehand. The male in the
Ooh.
room.
Good guess. It sounded like a masculine name.
Okay.
Well, last time I said Joe is dead and revealed my agent.
You are Joe.
So I take the form of Klim. I can do so without any somatic components. That means I don't make a noise. I just and just
Okay.
take the form.
Oh,
And
yeah,
Great.
This is like a skin growy thing, right?
yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I shrink down and
You
gain
don't
a bit of
shrink
armor.
much, as the chap was quite large, but you shrink about half a foot and take over his armor. And yeah, you stride on toward the room. As you stride on in, you see a corpse laid upon a table. A writhing mass of skeletal rats in the corner, fighting over a bone with a few tethers of meat still on it. And a woman in dark robes and with long white hair doing this incantation. Come, Clem. Bring the light closer. I want to see into its eyes.
Ooh, is there a light source nearby?
There is a torch on the wall.
Okay. I will grab the torch. Just give it a general flick down the corridor and then walk towards the the table.
Okay. Everyone else, what are you doing?
Waiting at the door, I guess.
I'm sitting at the back, and I'm medium sized, aren't I? So I couldn't crawl beside or above Barnabas, could I? Like, is the
Mm,
corridor that big?
If Barnabas ducked Like you couldn't both fit in the doorway,
I'm
but
pretty
the
I'm
ceiling.
pretty short. I'm only like.
Yeah, he is pretty short. So yeah, you could definitely fit above Barnabas. Both
Okay,
couldn't
I'll-
fit in the
Doesn't crawl
doorway, for
across the wall.
example.
Yeah. We can't both can't go through the door because the door.
You want to be
shrinks.
there?
Yeah, like literally above him. Up.
Okay,
Wrong. Yeah, I screwed up, but I will.
that's fine.
I
Caleb.
think Barnabas is more afraid of you at this moment than anything
Yeah.
else.
I definitely duck. Ron Weasley.
Caleb.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill with these guys.
All right.
Scimitars at the ready.
I
Okay.
nervously glanced over my shoulder a few times at Caleb.
Cool.
Sure.
If 20 seconds go by, I kind of grunt a little bit and turn around and say, I think you guys can come through now.
Ah, do we have guests, Clem?
We do.
Keep them
And I
silent.
grab her immediately and go and grapple her and throw her against the wall, trying to keep her
Oh,
hands
damn.
away.
Jesus Christ.
I burst on in.
I have no time for this shit.
I'm one step
Ah.
behind.
Okay, roll a grapple check for me.
Yeah, that's athletics from memory, is it? Was it
Yes.
good? Thank God it's not acrobatics. That -1 looks really bad. Yeah. Okay, I got a 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay. She rolls a 14.
Yes.
You see this kind of soft green glow, like falling out of her hands as she kind of was washing over the body, doing this incantation, infusing it with some kind of
No, none of that. We just wish to
necromantic
pass the
magic. And then suddenly you grab her frail form, throw her against the wall, pinning her there, and then you see like some of the hair like fall back, and there's like this almost toothless grin. One or two of her teeth are filled in by silver fillings, and this look of shock kind of spread around among her face. What on earth has overcome you, Clem?
I have been betrayed. And I just, if I can, I just, with her hands held up, oh, sorry, almost knocked over my drink, I'll try and headbutt her, which looks like I'm hitting her in the chest, but then solid contact with her skull.
Jesus Christ.
So, are you guys
Um,
coming in? I'm just beating an old
yeah.
lady here.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
Well, I would also, they was Barnabas and Callan both rushed in. I probably would have let them rush in first, so I would have come up the rear because I'm.
Okay.
What does this lady look
I gotta
like?
get through the door.
Looks like that.
Oh, sorry. Do we have a?
We don't have an exact image. Give me 2
It's a
shakes.
dwarven lady by the beard.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, she's over a body thing. Yeah.
Sorry, Google is asking for a capture every time I fucking Google anything. It's the most retarded shit.
Sorry, I lost you there, Jared.
Sorry, Google's asking me for a capture every time I try and Google something, so I can't really just pull up images quickly. But what you see is so as you stride into the room's kind of partially collapsed to the back. There are 3 wooden beams that brace the ceiling. Situated between the beams is this wooden table that's partially scorched, and you can clearly see a human cadaver resting atop it, the skin pale and the form thin and lifeless. And then this woman is this thin woman in this kind of grayish black robes. Her face largely hidden under a cowl, and then this long grey hair that sort of in thin strands feathers around her the frame of her face.
And I'm currently headbutting her.
As you do that, these swarm of rats suddenly run up and around your legs and onto your form.
Oh,
Let's
Nemo's
roll.
there.
do it.
Let's
Say
roll
the
for
word.
initiative.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn.
Well, I'm in true fashion tonight, boys.
As am
And-
I.
And I am doing a reverse-de-loop because I got a 20.
Me too. I got a 22.
Me 3.
Oh, natural.
I got a 20 minus the 0.
Oh, shit. Wait, what?
Yeah, keep still
Oh, yeah,
hitting me.
the 2.
Oh, you have to hit enter right afterwards.
I think it's just if somebody else does at the same time. which is-
Yeah, Kaylin, what's yours? 10. Beautiful.
Oh, wait, no, I did it.
Efficiency,
I was 20.
lads.
So
Ooh,
I
No,
guess
it's locked
I'm-
in.
Oh, wait, no, shit. I'm a 22. I have a +2.
Okay,
Yes, I'm
Barnabas.
here
You only have +2. You're dex.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, he's only got +2. What the?
What? What did you make your main?
I don't
Charisma.
know. Yeah, naturally.
Definitely charisma.
You know, because he's a rogue and all. Barnabas, you rush into the room. Eno's about to headbutt this woman. What do you want to do?
What's this fella?
That's
the
the
woman.
lady.
Oh,
What's this fella?
Oh, what are you doing to that poor man? I know that. You know what? We're gonna swap these because that is
Yeah.
just terrible.
Totally. Thank you.
Oh, she's dead. Problem solved. All right.
Those rats are gonna be a problem.
No, well, if you give me
a hag.
a second, where's the art? No, there isn't really art for her, but yeah, okay, so that's dead Bodhi. That's her. Okay. Yeah. What do you want to do, Barnabas?
Hmm. Oh God. Yeah, let's more lively. Oh, there's a body in the way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So there. And I am going to send lightning up my short sword and stab it into this lady here.
Okay.
Oh, it's a natural one, so don't even worry
Okay.
about it.
Okay. Not wanting to make contact with yeah. Not wanting to make contact with Eno, you very delicately try and maneuver around.
Do I have advantage?
Yes, because she is not incapacitated, immobilized or whatever it is. Yeah,
she
that
isn't
too.
definitely incapacitated.
That's,
She's not
16.
incapacitated. 16 is going to gonna hit.
Oh, good. I already pre-rolled. So that is 6 points of slashing damage as I slash across her as she's being held by Eno. And then the lightning energy crackles across my blade and moves onto her body and starts dancing up and down all around her.
Okay. She is going to react by.
No, she's not. Shut the hell up.
Well, it's her turn, is what I meant by that.
Oh,
She's going to counter your shit.
acting
up.
Briefly remind me, Booming Blade.
If she moves-
move, then extra damage.
It's 1d6 or
I mean,
1d8.
if you stay still, there's extra.
Or if her form suddenly turned to mist and she reappeared on the other side of the room.
I lost you there. Say again.
If her form turned to mist and she reappeared on the other side of the room.
Ooh,
Does
I
it say the
want
words
to-
teleport? Because if so, then
Blade,
Yes.
then it wouldn't affect it. Because it's not moving from the space as appearing in another.
willingly moves before then. Damn it!
Okay.
You win, teleporty lady.
So yeah, this form suddenly slips out of Eno's grasp as he headbutts forward. I'm not
Oh,
going to make
God.
you like headbutt the wall. Slips from your grasp, slinks across the floor, reappears, and with an utterance of arcane and a flick of her wrist, a bolt of sickening black magic shoots across into Eno.
Kill him.
Yes.
Does a
You're gonna say that every attack, aren't you?
does a 16 hit? No,
No.
you've got ridiculous AC. I love it. 17, 15, 16. All right, you guys
Nemo
will
on my
go.
back flicks it away.
Okay. Yeah, with that, you duck out of the way. This black magic kind of oily and pulls against the wall and then snaps out of existence. Kalen, what do you want to do?
Launching myself around this presumably beam, I'm going to, with both scimitars, launch a double stab attack at this hag.
Be grateful it's not a hag.
I hope it's not a hag.
What if it is? GG.
Stop with that DM smile. Stop with that DM smile.
What? Who's
I roll
smiling?
a 1 followed by a 2.
Ah, you'll get there in another 18 rolls. Congratulations.
Look,
Yeah.
I just missed. I missed real bad.
Yeah.
I feel a little off balance due to the sort of recent emergence of my wings.
So you're high.
Are they still there?
They're gone now. But
I think it might have been a concussion. I'm pretty sure you got walloped by the butt of that spear, and blood loss followed by.
So he's just
Followed by-
bleeding from the mouth, the nose, and the ears. He's fine.
It's like Wolf of Wall Street. You're just like in your head, you're seeing it all going perfectly, but we're all seeing you like going. Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with that, she easily dodges your blows. Eno, these skeletal rats now, having swarmed up and around you, they are going to bite you.
Cool.
Okay, 9. They begin gnawing away at your little bits of leather armor and such. However, they take no flesh. Tarvos, what would you like to do?
Alright, sweet. Finally. Okay. I'm going to... Okay, so she's there. The rats. Which is more important? Okay, I'm going to scutter across. To about there and launch myself at her. As one does. So what do I do
Barnabas is grateful he's in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so I got spider climb, I got that web sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna launch myself at her and make a bite attack.
Okay.
Okay, I'll roll for that. Okay, that's not great. That's gonna be a 14.
As you go to bite down, she sort of makes a fist in front of her, and from that, this golden shimmer then spreads over her form, and you bite down, getting repelled by a shield of magical force.
Oh, nice.
Magic
Okay.
caster.
So I'm gonna get smacked back onto the ground there, and so now I'm on the ground there. Sweet. And that's all I got.
Okay. Eno, what would you like to do?
I don't know. I'd like to run at her and make an attack, but just quickly, if I'm got a swarm of rats over me, do they come with me or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Cool. Well, being a sensible dude, I shall take out my mace as I had before and just start smacking my body, my legs, and just seeing if I can get the rats off as I move into the hall. And if I can, I'd love to use Nemo as kind of like a swatter, just to hit 1 or 2 as well, for thematic reasons.
Okay, are you... That would be a disengage then, if that's
Okay.
what you're trying to do.
Disengage, yeah.
Because, yeah, either you try and run towards her and you take your main action, or you have to kind of spend your turn getting these off you.
Okay. Oh, then I'll just start swatting away at the rats in the corner.
Okay. Do you want to attack them?
Yes, please.
Okay, go.
Sweet. Yeah. 19. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's
so-
going to hit.
Cool. Sadly, I can't use the D12. It's a D6. Okay, that's 3 plus 3. 6.
Okay, 6 points as you swat a few of them aside. Nemo, this long sticky tongue kind of lashes out and whips back like a frog, and then there's this echoing crunch that everyone hears. All right,
You
Barnabas.
see a barrel biting into a bone.
You've just seen the spider repelled Caleb doing his best to strike, but unable to. What would you like to do?
Come back here. I'll charge back at this lady and send another booming blade
Mm-hmm.
to her. So I want to draw a knife. Nah, fuck it. Booming blade. Shit. Oh, I have advantage. Shit. 13.
I've just had a moment of, oh shit, am I using the right... Yes, okay, sorry. I am using the right creature. I was just like, this... I've just looked at more of this, and I'm like, hang on, this is stronger than it should be. Sorry, 13?
13.
Your weapon bounces again. There's a golden flash as her magical shield is still up.
Oh. Well. Okay,
Yeah, she's a
then.
wizard like you.
There ain't nobody
Interesting.
be a wizard like Barnabas. That was not a coherent sentence, but you know what I meant. There ain't nobody be a wizard like Barnabas.
Ain't nobody be a wizard like Barnabas. As my bonus action, I will look at her in shock, and then stare. That's me.
Okay.
You eye the old lady.
Ooh,
Mm.
certainly don't. I'm
Uh,
not that old.
All right. In
Sorry.
that,
I'm
in
like
that case,
4 times your age.
you see her with unexpected speed produce a flail, a small handle followed by an iron chain, and then on the end of it a skull that appears to have been dipped in silver. It trails this kind of soft light glow around it as she whips it up to speed and flings it towards Barnabas.
Nope,
Careful, she has mace.
don't do that.
That's a 10 to hit.
Oh, I easily sidestep it. Also, quicker than I should be moving for a man of my not so old years. Don't have this,
Impressive.
skull as it whizzes past me.
Impressive as she kind of like takes the momentum of it and then almost like uses its momentum, pivots on one foot, and just brings it within an inch of the wall next to her. And Caleb, you suddenly see this silver skull reaching out towards your face. To 20, non-natural.
I'll hit. I'll accept it.
Fantastic. You suddenly feel this cold grip, this skull almost like traveling through your mind, and this ethereal energy pulling a little bit on your soul. You take 3 points of necrotic, and then the sting of the impact hits you in the face, and you take.
Necrotic, just FYI.
Yes.
Okay,
Go
so
for
you
it.
take 1 point of necrotic, and then the sting of it hits you, and the reality of just being hit by a physical object comes through, and you only take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, come on. Let's
My
hear
faith
some
is
praise for
momentarily
him remembering
further.
that.
And I turn back. Glancing over, I see Eno struggling with the rats, and a small smile creeps across Caleb's face
Oh shit.
as he says 2 words.
Burning
in
hats.
strange language. And I will be casting Control Undead on
You know.
the rats.
Okay.
Yes.
Nothing says my faith is legitimate like control undead.
You
I'm a
will
good guy.
you will need to have a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Is this a feature, Caleb?
Yeah.
If he's Oathbreaker,
This
yeah.
is 3 for 3. We got detect good and evil.
I'm sorry,
I was
this
playing
is...
a character the whole time.
He knew he had resistance? This is insanity!
Please, please.
Well, Caleb, I rolled a 3, so I'm under your spell.
No,
No,
you're not
I
undead.
don't-
What is it? DC 13. What?
Come on, fail it.
Yeah, wisdom 13.
Oh well, I rolled a
Those
10,
rats
didn't
don't-
I?
It
How
has
many
to
rats
be,
do I get? How many?
It's the
Let me
Pied
roll
Piper.
for it.
It has to be 3 or less CR, I think. Right, Fitz?
Yeah, I'm
Where
just assuming
where is
that's
this?
well,
Is this a racial trait?
No,
Channel
it's
Looking
the
at actions in his
channel divinity.
channels.
Oh,
so
it's
yeah,
one of
for
his channel
features, traits,
divinities.
Channel divinity.
Control undead. You can target one undead creature within 30 feet.
What counts as a creature?
Let's say half the swarm.
I was gonna say, give me a d6 and I'll roll. I don't know how big is the swarm, but cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, I give a command in my mind, and the rats start fighting amongst themselves. My rats versus their rats.
Undead
You
rat,
ever
I
seen
choose
two
you.
ferrets or
Jumping on,
squirrels fight
rolling
each other?
off, you know, and tearing each other apart.
Amazing. All right, roll a d20 plus 2 for me.
Cool. I think this is
That
the
is
first time I can
awesome.
say Eno's been used as a battlefield.
Yeah, they're just like
Yeah.
running all over you. Like...
So I roll a d20 and plus 2.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, yeah, your rats suddenly stop focusing on Eno, and you see them suddenly sort of like grab their brothers next to them and just kind of like bite down into their spines, pull the tiny skulls off their former brothers, and just the kind of soft plinking of tiny little bones on the floor begins to shower down off Eno's form.
Cool ability. Love it.
Jesus Christ, that was perfect.
Do they just go on your turn now? Is that how it works? He gets. This
I'm
for
gonna
24
say he
hours
kind of
as well.
no, I'm gonna say he kind of just deals with them. Like they just they kind of actually roll for damage for me. Roll 2d6.
24 hours he gets to control these things. I think it was.
It is 2d6 5 damage.
Okay. Yeah. So you tear apart a good chunk of them.
We've got the upper
24
hand.
hours.
In the rat wars.
That was the day the rat wars began.
Um,
What would
I'm
come
gonna
next?
say that there's only like one left that isn't under your command. I'm gonna say you've got like 5.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that
All right.
swarm?
Yeah. It is the one non-controlled rat. It's going to try and fight back against its brothers. It does not. It just kind of, it's like sitting there at the bottom of Eno's knee, and the others are like kind of swarming down his side towards it.
Frederick, you are my brother.
Tavos, what would you like to do?
Alright. I'm gonna attempt to bite again. I've got nothing dramatic because there's nothing I can do in spider form other than
You
bite.
can freaking climb up the wall and drop down, and there's tons of dramatics you can have as a spider.
Yeah, dramatics, but like, but you know, yeah, I go to bite.
But instead, I'm a bite bitch.
dramatically.
So I'm gonna skitter forward and go for the ankles.
All right.
Sweet. That's gonna be a 22.
Jesus, yes.
And da-da-da-da.
Give her that
So
poison
and
rage.
then she's gonna roll a con saving throw.
Get it.
20.
Okay,
Fuck.
yeah, passes that. Actually, wait, do they take half damage? Oh, yeah, half as much. So I rolled 2d6. 2d6. Roll 2 of those. So that's 6. So it takes 3 poison damage. And is that 1d4? No, 1d6. Regular damage. Ah,
We're
That's
not looking at the
very
stat sheet.
yeah. So 5 regular damage.
Okay.
So 5 regular damage, and it was 6 poison, but she passed, so it's
Got it. 8 altogether. Beautiful. Eno, the battle has left your body. What would you like to do?
Well, siding to the left, I'll say, watch me plums, and just turn over and just, with the spear that I just had, just across the
Those are
room.
buttons that we
Nice.
clicked earlier.
Okay.
I just imagine, like, halfway down my knee, all I can hear in Sylvan or Undead is, long live the king. And then just... Anyway, yeah, that's a spear going straight for her head, if I can.
Are you throwing it or?
Throwing it and then stepping forward
Okay,
to
cool.
engage.
Yeah, sick.
Cool. Ooh, 7 plus 5. Does a 12 hit?
Does not.
Oof, okay.
She's very kind of aware of this whole situation. She's dodging blows that she would otherwise take from her shield, and this one she sees coming. She kind of sidesteps as it twangs into the wall and skitters to the ground, not finding purchase.
Okay, if it didn't find purchase, I would step back. Just a little bit surprised by that.
Okay, you just don't charge all the way forward.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just engage the body that's happening on me.
Okay. Barnabas, you notice the soft glow, this kind of golden shimmer, had faded a few seconds earlier. What would you like to do now?
I am going to draw a dagger and slash with the short sword and stab with the dagger. So the first one's going to be a 20 to hit.
Hits.
For 9 damage. The next one is going to be well over 20 to hit, and it's going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
So just getting through the openings, ducking under a mace flailing over.
Okay. Very good. Noticing she actually has very little formal training, you take advantage of her weak stance and find these opportune moments to strike, hitting twice successfully. She turns to you, this kind of thin hair now kind of sticking to a slightly sweated face, and she is going to... Okay, why is that not working? Okay, there we go. She is going to... if I do that, I can't do that.
Surrender.
She'll be like, no, please, don't kill me. You see her kind of bring her hands up right in front of her face, and as she pulls it down, she like rubs 2 fingers together. There's a little bit of a smoke, and then you see a glow of an ember, and then she blows between her fingers, and this eruption of flame engulfs Barnabas's form. Roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Saving throw. 10.
10. You're engulfed in flame, and you take 11 points of fire damage.
Oh my! Oh! 11.
I'm melting.
All the rest of you feel the heat, but not the sting of her flame breath.
Why me?
And as a bonus action, she turns to mist.
No.
Oops, sorry.
Is that 2 spells in 1 turn?
Oh, no, it is. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, nice one, Ben.
No, thank you.
I recognize that spell.
In that case, she uses prestidigitation. No.
To do it, and then say, you've already cast a spell. Which?
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! You're just like, but that effect.
It's just become Yami. Nice try, Kaiba.
Instead, she kind of like, almost like nunchucks, like whips the chain around one hand, catching her mace with that hand, and then with the other hand, draws a chilling symbol and shoots forward using a cantrip.
Bonus action cantrip?
Is it a bonus action cantrip? It is not a bonus action. God damn it! You ruining my
Do it
cool
anyway, it's
things,
cool.
guys. Nah.
My trap card.
You activated my trap card. The player's handbook. Oh my god! Somebody make that an animation skit. In that case, she does fucking nothing. I should have just hit you with the mace. Kalen, what do you want to do?
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
I would like to simply swing my blades at her. One
Oh, yeah.
blade, two blade.
Okay.
And
3 blade,
that'll
4.
be holy fucking shit. I rolled 2 4s, so that's an 8 to hit on both, which I'm gonna assume no good. So I'm just gonna sort of swing and clang. I mean, maybe I'm in quite close combat. I've got sort of a pillar next to me, and I was swinging these 2 swords. It's just a bit off. And instead, I make a sound, and my rats come running towards
Caleb,
me.
you have advantage because we're flanking.
My fucking dear lord.
But didn't he already roll 2 4s?
Yeah, but I'm rolling
I
2
mean, that could be
dice.
the first attack, or it could be the
I
first
assume
roll.
That'll be
I
the
was
first
doing
attack.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, I rolled a 15 and a 14 then. No, that's
that's
with
clearly
the
plus.
plus, right?
Yep. That's gonna hit.
Both of them?
Second attack.
Yeah, no, yeah, just the... So we'll say that those first 2 rolls were your first attack, and then this will be your second attack with advantage, so the 15 will hit.
Okay. 4 damage.
Okay.
Boom. It's not perfect, but I do that. And then I let out a guttural shrieking sound, and the rats come running. But instead of jumping on the lady, they run up my legs, into my armor, into my robes, and conceal themselves.
That's fucked up.
It's so fucked up, yet so epic at the same time.
Come to me, my brother.
Yeah, we're just like, maybe he's okay. Maybe
And I
he's not
turn
an
to the lady and I go,
He's fine. Oh,
no.
Oh, jeez.
Eno, who's known you for years, is just like, who is this?
Tavos.
yeah, and I have a perfect view from the back of my.
One of them still has a chunk of Eno's flesh in its mouth.
Jesus Christ. Tavos, what do you want to do?
If a spider could make a horrified face, that's what I'd be making, looking up at Caleb. As I go and take another nibble at this lady. Okay, let's do it.
That's horrific. Let me bite this woman again.
Well, you know, a spider's gotta do what a spider's gotta do.
Yeah, you're not wrong, not wrong. Oh, rolling
I
in
don't hit.
rolling in the 20s, alright. Yeah, no, that one is a miss. Okay.
37.
Alright. Eno, what do?
Yeah. Is she looking bloodied at all?
A little bit.
Sweet. Well, I was looking through my inventory and I can't really find anything to throw at her except for a soggy boot. So yeah, I'll just walk up, re-equip my mace, and smack him again. Careful, she has mace. And yeah, that's 15.
Hits.
Cool. Yay! 6 damage, 9 damage total.
Jesus. Okay.
Down, old lady.
Bottomless, what do you do?
Oh. Well, she doesn't seem to be... Missed ability. We should probably stand in a door or something.
That's probably accurate because that's what, 30 feet range? And
But equally, maybe I can kill her.
Choices.
Roll for the 20, baby.
Choices.
Well, let's booming blade her.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Then at least if she teleports, she'll think twice about moving.
she
Natural 20,
disappeared.
baby.
Ah! Natural 20. Oh,
serious?
that doubles the booming blade damage as well. She's gonna get tased.
You son of a
That's,
bitch.
9, 10, 11, 12 points of slashing damage up front.
Jesus Christ. You
What
see
you
her.
should get
You
on
see
the-
her bring her fist up as if to cast the shield again, and you just like lance right through her wrist and like
Nice.
into her heart, and she's like, ah.
Then you
And
just
then,
see the taser
and, then,
damage.
and then her eyes just kind of roll back,
Then
and
she rolls to one side and then it goes.
yeah, she like
She
leans
moved.
against into the wall, and then this bolt of electricity just ruptures into her form, and with like a final kind of like, she's just been like tased or hit with the defibrillator. Her body kind of like twitches and then kind of smokes on the ground, and now there's this like just steaming, smoking robe.
It reminds me of the movie Hangover. In the face.
Okay.
Oh, man. Cool. Started with a natural 20, ended with a natural 20.
All right. And with that, I think we're going to take a short break. Thank you, everyone who has tuned in. And while I've got you here, if any of you are watching, we have 3 new followers. I don't think we do, because not that many people are watching right now. But over the hiatus that we were on, ADMTLGG has followed.
Quality over quantity.
Every Flavor Beans. I think we know who that is.
Yep.
And Orb Est Cheval followed 2 days ago. So, Bertie, good to see you. Thanks for following. Whoever Adam TLGG is and Orb Est Cheval, thanks for following. Really appreciate it. We're only about 11 or so away from actually being able to get affiliate. So, we're on the road to affiliate. And now that I'm streaming regularly with some friends, we're gonna do it. It's gonna happen by the end of the month, I reckon. That's the goal.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Don't go away.
We will be back in 10 minutes. Bye for now.
Good timing.
And we're back.
Welcome back, Descenders.
Welcome back, Descenders, to part 2 of episode 8. Hell below the
Part two,
bathhouse.
Episode 8.
I think it's 7. No. Yeah, 8. No, you're
Part
right,
2,
it's
Episode 8. Part 3 of the Part 4, in which we're exploring the tombs.
Section
It's
D.
about as confusing as Jared's naming of the video clips.
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 2, Part 1 of 8.
Shut up.
Rise of the Monkey King, Section 5.
Section 5.
The anthology. All right.
Okay,
10 minutes.
so-
Yeah, go. Let's. You
Standing
don't need me to recap
above
what happened
the
10 minutes ago.
lady.
I loot her immediately.
I clap my hands together and rub them, and just turn to the group and say, "So I should heal her, right?"
No, you shouldn't heal her.
You're all being very,
Very
confusing.
Can you sense that this one was evil? She was standing over a corpse. She'd shot necrotic damage. She had skeleton. I'm searching the body as I say this. Can I search the
She's
body?
undoubtedly evil. You wanted me to. I was meant to save the last one. I don't understand.
What have you learnt so far from your order, Callum?
The order. Search the body. The order. It feels so long ago. How long have we been in these catacombs? How long was I unconscious for?
30 seconds, and we've been here for less than a day.
Perhaps we've been here most of our lives. Perhaps time itself is ebbing away. Who could ever really say?
Well, if you're going to lose yourself in the here and now, could I ask that you come over here and tell me a little bit of it?
Absolutely.
What brings you to this place, if that's the case? I'm just going along with it and getting him to warble.
Okay, and we continue on some ramblings while Ashby does some looting.
Ashby, roll an
Spider
investigation check
investigate.
for
Look
me.
at him, he's so pleased.
Fuck, I couldn't sentence for a second.
That is a 22.
Okay.
Find a torn spellbook.
In addition to her robe and the silvered skull flail, you do find tucked in her robes a dusty spellbook with a black leather cover. It sports a tiny skull-shaped locking mechanism.
Fuck. But it's not locked, right?
What did you roll?
22.
You search any pockets and folds you can find, and you find no key until you notice a glint of what might be an earring or something, and with a hesitant touch, you just kind of peel away the little bit of hair that's stuck to her face, and there you see, just on a tether tied into her hair, is a small key.
I'm gonna.
Oh, that's like
That's
Davy Jones shit.
that's a
Reaching
lovely
between the
looking-
tentacles.
There's a lovely looking flail here, a little bit on the downer side, and I'll take those 2 increments, and I'm gonna unlock the spell book.
Okay. There is this thin wisp of black smoke that rises from the pages and coalesces into a skull there before you. A mad echoes into your ears, and then it just collapses into ash across the pages and falls off.
And what, sorry?
And kind of falls off the pages as if someone had just kind of, sprinkled pepper or something on it, and it just kind of dusts
I
down.
hope that doesn't happen every time. That's
Make a Constitution saving throw.
damn it.
No, it only happens once.
Oh, sorry, when you open
17.
it up.
17?
Yeah.
Apart from feeling uncomfortable, you feel no other effect.
Oh, good. Can I flick through the pages and ascertain what's in here?
Sure.
Second page, a wisp of cloud appears again. No, sorry. Make another
Nothing but
Constitution
cursed pages!
I'm
I will send you the spell list.
Yes. All right. Somebody else check out that mace on the ground while I'm flicking through this book greedily.
Where do you want it, Ashby? I'll put it in the Discord.
No, on Twitch would be great. But...
I can't send images in Twitch chat.
Oh. Wow, that's a list.
Alright. Spider, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna crawl up onto the what's it called again? The altar. That's the word. I'm gonna crawl up into the altar and start analyzing the body, discerning how it was killed.
Okay, roll a medicine check for me.
That's,
I'm assuming you're doing this while you're a spider.
yeah, just to make Barnabas a little more comfortable.
Okay.
I'm not
13.
looking uncomfortable anymore. I'm very engrossed in the book I've got.
Yeah, so I got 13.
Okay. Let's see. This individual is not terribly old, maybe middle-aged, a thin, frail man, and you can see just incredibly shallow lacerations across his entire chest. His wrists raw and chafed, as if they were bound by chain, shackle, or something. His body thin and malnourished. You think he died from a combination of these shallow wounds. You can even tell that a little bit of they kind of weep with liquid, as if salt had been rubbed into his wounds. It would seem this man was tortured to death.
I'm going to one of my fangs and just slowly insert it into his arm, and put a bit of poison through his bloodstream.
Okay.
I'm just kind of curious to see what happened.
I just turn
nothing.
to Eno and just whisper, "Should I try and suck that poison out?"
No, you should not suck
I
at
give
that
him a look,
man.
but I was joking that time. I was joking. I was on it.
No,
I'm taking it as serious as I can.
no, it's just because it's a paralytic poison that lasts an hour. So, I was just wondering if it preserves the body or anything. But I was gonna be like, can I just crawl off?
Should try and salt it instead.
Salt it?
It's preserved.
I'm more curious about you, Caleb. Why do you willingly have the rats.
Rats, they're just little playthings. Tools to use. And as I do that, I hold up my hand and one runs up and down my arm and then back down my sleeve.
Honestly, I'm more comfortable with that than what's going on with Tarvos right now.
Looking at the change, I see Barnabas completely engrossed in the old lady spellbook, and I'm like, sparks indeed of true wonder indeed. Alright. Well, this room seems to be clear. Can we hear anything coming down the corridor, Jared?
Roll a perception check.
Yay. 21.
No.
Seems that we are in the clear for the moment. Would you like to continue on or double back and go through the other door? From what I can see, this room turns to a corner and down south again.
I'm just gonna crawl up to him and start chittering away.
Chittering away. Do a chitter. What's it sound like?
Oh,
Like a typewriter.
Chitter for us.
I'm also looking very worse for wear with my burns and such.
Are you? I'll heal you.
That
Rats fly out and hit you in the face.
Healing rats,
Like-
go.
Like an undead
How
Spider-Man.
rough are you looking? Very, very rough.
if I were to put it into a scale, I'd roughly say I'm 3 out of 14. Goodness.
That's quite rough. I will lay on hands upon Ashby for 5 health.
Okay.
Oh, did you take into account your bonus temporary hit points?
Who?
Oh, no, it was just me and Calum that got the...
Yep.
Massage
Oh
on the
wait, no,
barbers.
it was just us. Fuck you.
No, fair enough, yeah.
Thank you, Caleb. That's appreciated. How does your spell look when you cast that? What's the?
Good question. I think it just feels warm.
Light or anything? Or...
No, nothing.
Caleb, that's very nice. Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's okay. And a little rat just pops out from behind my neck, just like, and then back in.
Calum, I've given you control of that skeletal rat token.
Would you like to hold one? And I hold up my hand, and a rat scurries out.
No, they're quite lovely to look at, but not. I'm not quite there yet.
Ah, I see. And I crush it in my hand and just drop it.
Shit.
I start making my way to the south.
Making my way.
Alright.
Walking fast.
Once again, you delve down the dark corridors of the Dungeon of the Dead 3.
Ooh.
You come to a door and a short flight of stairs leading up to yet another door.
My God,
Bum,
we have
bum.
a choice.
Bum.
More combat to come. I lay healing hands upon Ashby as well.
Oh wow! So I get 3 more, right?
Yeah.
Very generous. Do you just do that with like a pat on the back?
No, I smack you on the bum.
Oh,
Paladin.
Thank you, Caleb.
What? Paladin.
That's the noise that comes off the healing spell.
Healing spell to the butt.
No.
That's a paddling.
Just the rat is your rectum.
Alright.
Okay.
Just gassing you guys.
Okay.
Tarvos, are you still a spider?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys like to go south or east?
Yeah, lasts for an hour.
So you'd have about half an hour left because you did that just before. Well, actually, no, more than half an hour.
Did we learn
Yeah,
anything from that room while I was looking at the book?
yes, Caleb has the ability to control some aspects of the undead.
So will I, if I learn from this material.
I don't know, that looks like just an old dirty point mag, but okay, if you wish to lead it, then
Well, I mean, it is dirty and a bit evil looking, and I'll be selling it once I've learned everything I can from it.
sounds good. Would you like to go south or east? We have two doors.
South, I think.
South we go. And I just pushed it through the door.
Excuse you. All right.
We rolled Dexter.
Where is restrict movement? Enable. You son of a. You will move where I allow you to move. God damn it. Yeah. You push through a door and find yourself in a short corridor.
Ooh, singing is okay. Room looks to be empty. I tentatively walk forward. Nemo, can you see anything around here?
Nah.
Oh, seems like we're going to go right way. I just continue on, poke my head around the corner. You coming?
I kind
I'm
of
checking this time because we
just
walked off
shrug.
last time and they went the other way.
Yeah, let's not split the party again. If only there was some, like, adages or sayings about not doing that so we could have known not to.
Talking about it worked out amazingly. Look how powerful I am. I'm coming from full power.
The blood drop just hits
I'm a
the floor.
shining
I'm
beacon
powerful.
of deathly light.
I'm pushing forward, Jared.
I see that.
I'm kind of behind.
Okay.
Avernus is moving, but I'm going.
You see soft reflections off some water at the base of a set of stairs. The passage here narrows to about 2.5 feet in some places.
Ooh. So I'm having to squeeze sideways, almost like sucking my gut. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's really.
Mm.
All right. I
You
guess I take
see,
my time here.
bracing the wall, a few half-rotting wooden beams rising from this muddied and murky water that brace the ceiling. Yet another door stands before you.
No, not another door.
How's the wall look?
Is there any space under the door to send my rats to spy?
Not sure. Send him for a little inquisition.
I'd like my rats to scurry forward and explore the door.
Okay. You send a few of them, and one by one, blush, splash, splosh, into the ankle-deep water. You see them kind of sink to the bottom and then lose sight of them. They scurry around Eno's feet and kind of investigate the door. I need to read this ability because I don't know how much they can communicate back to you.
Yeah. I don't think it.
So I think you crushed one, so you got 4 of them left.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Channel divinity. Control a dead. You control one creature. Wisdom saving throw. Target. 24 hours feature.
Oh,
undead.
is it concentration spell?
No.
Ooh.
They just listen to his every command for.
Okay, they listen to your commands, but they cannot. I mean, they're undead, so they can't exactly communicate back.
Probably can't
You send.
You can, like, nod.
How many do you send?
Okay.
2.
1 comes back.
No.
The confidence.
I
one
hold it
comes
up.
back to-
Where's little Jeremy? No. I'm naked. No. Okay.
I was gonna say if you start naming them, then I'm
I
actually
just
gonna
let
get
it
the fucking
run
creeps.
into my clothing, and I just turn and say, "Only one returned. Be ready
Oh,
to
yeah,
fight." And I draw my scimitars.
Turn to him with a somber expression. For Jeremy. Yeah, I'd like to just pry the door open a little bit, see what's inside.
It's quite heavy, rotten and sodden. A little bit of silt and mildew around it. You have to pull it towards yourself, so you pull on this heavy ring, and as you creak the door towards you, there on the other side of the door, on the other pull ring, is the other rat.
I just couldn't fit through. Come on, little one. I just kind of, if I can, just scoop him with the water, push him past him. And I'll push the door open fully, seeing that there's no threat.
Okay. Here you find nothing but a flooded chamber, barely supported by these wooden beams, and a corridor that stretches off
Wait,
for about
what are
20,
these,
30 feet.
What are these things down in the corner?
Wooden pillars.
Ah, okay. Oh, it's just the shadows. Okay. I looked at more ominous than it did. Yeah. If there's no door to the opposite side, I guess I'll walk up this way.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing?
Empty room, my friends. Nice squeeze.
Follow.
I will go after him, but far more cautiously.
I'm gonna crawl onto the wall and not
Can
go
I
through.
inspect this room that he's just passed through? It's one of the pillars.
Sure. Roll investigation.
Maybe key-
I shall.
Can I assist him with that?
Sure.
So it gives me does that mean you roll or do I get advantage?
Let's both.
Okay.
Sure.
It's
What do you
rolling fun.
Just
And
roll.
I've got great investigation.
No dice, no
I have
fun.
a 17 because I've got a -1.
Let's go with 17.
Okay, let's do it.
No, what'd you roll, Ashby?
A 1. I got great investigation. Blech.
It is dark still, isn't it? You just walk into like the one of the pillars.
I'm just like keeping an eye on the spider crawling across the roof.
With a 17, you come across a sort of what feels like a small ceramic container or something. It's covered in mud and mildew, but you pull it out and it's kind of like a teapot. It's a small, squat, unusual shape, almost like a genie's lamp in kind of shape, but the spout.
Nonsense.
How many do you have?
4,
1 plus his charisma mod.
which is a lot.
Just going through them like jelly beans. Yeah, you see it. It's kind of covered in like a little bit of brown mud and silt, giving it a little bit of a rub, and a pour reveals that there is, it's filled with water, but a dark green color, much like, a glass bottle, deep green like a wine bottle. This teapot is made from, and it appears to be in pretty good condition.
What about me, Jared? Is it good or evil?
Evil.
Neither.
I handed it off to Barnabas. I think this might be more in your line.
Oh, okay. A teapot?
Perhaps. Would you like to open it?
Do you just want me to carry it? Well, I opened that other. Yes.
Doesn't sound ominous at all.
I
Do
mean,
you want to open it?
I do. I'll open the teapot.
You find tea.
You find tea. No, inside you see a small cylindrical. I was thinking conical. No, it's a little cylindrical shut up. Cylindrical insert with perforations in the bottom to capture tea. It currently has some incredibly stank tea or whatever kind of vegetation was in there at some point. Yeah, it just seems like a teapot.
So I'll just put it in my bag. It's a very nice trinket, Caleb. Maybe it's worth something.
Maybe we'll find it another time. Shall we push on?
Yeah, that
There's
looks
no-
definitely evil.
And with
Yeah,
that,
I
I
just-
after.
Oh no, I found a way better picture. This is sick. It has a small, ornate dragon at the top as the handle to the lid of the teapot.
Okay, ornate dragon handle done.
There we go. Give it a
What
bit
did
more.
you say it was made out of? Was it like a
Glass.
Glass.
Green glass.
Teapot.
Pictures in the Discord. Okay. Striding on further, Eno walks into a chamber. You stride through this murky, foul-smelling water, and there, in the center of the room, almost the water almost rising to the lip of this open stone sarcophagus, the lid cast aside in 3 separate pieces, broken and now covered, its details obscured by silt and...
The bong.
It's not. I knew you were going
Why?
to say that. How did I know that you were going to say
Oh, you're talking about the tea kettle. I was like, he
The
just
sarcophagus!
sees over the top
It's
of my
a
corner.
bong!
It's a bong!
Your weed in there.
Someone's got to have tried that. But yeah, anyway, off topic. Yeah, about this sarcophagus. You said something?
Yeah. The lid is cast aside and broken in 3 places. You see pieces of it in the water, but its details obscured by mud and silt.
Oh, it's no good to see the dead disturbed such as this. I bend down and I guess I'll see what's on the 3 pieces.
Okay.
I'll just lie them on the edge, just one by one. See
yeah.
what...
One by one, you first pull out the base and then the end piece. You eventually find the middle piece, giving it a little bit of a wash, and putting the fragments together, you begin to make the imagery in the likeness of a screaming, axe-wielding barbarian.
And how does the body look?
The dampness in this chamber and the time it has existed here, any organic material in there has reduced to black sludge.
Oh, that's sad to hear. Well, Inu is going to take a minute and just say a few words and turn to his friends and say, I'll just be 1 minute, friends. I've got to put this guy back to bed. And what he'll do is slowly just start welding the pieces back together with the mending spell.
Okay.
And just lay the lid peacefully.
Cool. It'll take you a few minutes. You guys
Yep.
doing anything in the meantime?
I'm gonna move up and check out the opening up above, kind of up here, or there. See what I see. Like,
The
go
light,
down-
the lighting has fooled you. I'm going to move the map for a minute, and you're going to be sorely disappointed.
Aww.
The lighting.
God.
Someone whoever created this colored map took took creative liberty and created an alcove where I don't think there was one.
Oh dear. Oh
See
well.
Toad in the corner. Looks like your princess is in another castle. Alrighty,
So,
so
where to next?
well, I laid the lid down perfectly on top. If this is a dead end, I think we try that other corridor door.
Eno, did you pick up that skull mace, the one that lady had?
Yes, I did. Although I haven't really looked at it, I've just kind of palmed
For
it
a later
onto my
time.
hip.
Just wanted to make sure it wasn't a waste.
Yeah, is there a title that I call that, Jared? Or
Silver skull mace.
yeah, that'll work. Put it as a
And,
custom
uh,
item.
Is it damage type of a mace? Like, should you just add a mace
Yep.
and then custom?
But it was a flail,
Or
right?
is it flail?
Yeah, it was. It's not a mace; it's a flail.
Flail, which is different.
Where is it? Yeah, sorry. Silvered skull flail. So yeah, 1d8 bludgeoning plus 1d6 necrotic. And you didn't know this, Caleb, because it didn't affect you. The target has disadvantage on saving throws until the end of your next turn.
Cut out for a very brief second.
I think
there.
he said you
Um,
had disadvantage after you got hit by it.
Yeah. You have a disadvantage on all saving throws until the end of the wielder's next turn.
Oh wow, that's up.
Also, as we're walking in the direction that we're walking, which is
If
Back
I
to
can,
where we
I'd.
came.
back the way we came. Also, did you know that
Yep.
lady had fireball in her spellbook?
I flinch at the mention of that. She didn't use it.
Oh, she used something on me, but it wasn't that.
Yeah, she blew fly on you. How? Are you okay
Yes,
after
that
that?
hurt a lot. But Caleb has healed me up quite nicely.
He missed your eyebrow though.
That's what I do, guys. That's what I'm here for.
Yes, well, as long as I haven't lost my beard.
But you have
I know-
lost
I
your
know-
beard, Ashby.
I know that pain, and I scratch mine. Yeah. Do I hear anything on this side of the door, Jared?
Roll a perception check.
We should go south.
Okay. Red one did good before, and it. 16 plus 3, 19.
You hear nothing.
Sorry.
You hear nothing.
Ooh. I squeeze open the door quietly. Does it open like to the right, to the left, or left to right?
Does
Like,
it what now?
If I open it, can I see through the corner into the hallway, or?
Well, why don't I do this?
Why did
Cool.
you do that?
I see a wall beyond us. So I think we are good. And I just keep on going.
I see
I don't want that ability. The ethereal plane would just be an absolute
Oh my
bitch.
lord, what is that? Creepy.
You see a table laid before you.
Shield up, mace out.
You find yourself in probably the driest room you've encountered thus far. However, the north wall partially collapsed and covered in just sort of debris. You find the main attraction in this room, a stone altar with human skulls and bones piled around it. The top of the altar is covered with dozens of half-melted candles made of black wax. All are unlit, even though the imagery shows lit candles. And there's only like 3 of them. God damn it, artist. You had one job.
Alrighty. Well, I think we found the second temple. If this is what we found in the other room. One more to go. Let me know if you find a dead guy in here, Barnabas. And I just take a step in and walk around it.
Can I investigate this
just-
table?
Oh, sorry, I moved you, Barnabas.
Can I check out the table, Jared?
Sure.
The rubble.
Alright. Both roll investigations.
That's a natural 20 for a total of 25.
Go down.
And I've got an 18.
It's my third tonight.
Go down. Caleb, you find more human skulls and bones, as if some people were buried in the collapsed part of this room.
Okay.
Barnabas, you believe that this altar would have been used for some kind of ritual or incantation. You know that candles provide are usually a key component in such things. It's probably very good news that they are currently unlit.
just comes up behind him.
Shall we move on then?
Yes,
How
seems
do
to
we
be.
know when we've finished here? How do we know when we've expunged the cultists?
I think when we come back to the same room and say that there was no door that we did not try.
We need to check this entire. It seems big. You know.
We are exterminators. Except instead of rats or bugs, we are after people.
Okay. Well, lead the way.
Just be glad that they are living, and I kind of have a sigh as like my eyes flash over the group and realize that I've done this before. And
We should probably come up with, if we see somebody, do we attack and ask questions next? I know we did that. She looked very evil. I don't judge you for that, you know. If we see somebody and we're like, ooh, do they look evil?
well, I think it depends on the circumstance. So far,
Okay.
we've just
If
come
they're
across
standing
empty
over a
rooms.
sacrificial chamber with a body on it, we attack on sight. If they look like maybe they're lost, then we'll maybe some of us hide and one of us says, "Hey, are you lost?" And if they then attack, then we can. Okay, good plan. Let's go.
Well, that depends. Kylim, when you were in the room last, we were down the other corridor. Did you engage them, or did they engage you?
You know what? I don't rightly remember.
Feels like a lifetime ago.
It's almost as if it was 7 weeks ago, and I have a severe concussion.
Character, but I just can't quite remember. It's a bit hazy, but in reality, IRL, no fucking memory.
It's like Groundhog Day. I think I've been down this corridor before. No, don't say that.
The spider chitters quite excitedly.
Little
And,
one,
yeah,
and I just
all
bend
I've
down.
written is end up
Did
in
they
combat
hit you
with mad
first, or?
cultists.
Oh, sorry.
We just get like Tarvos hasn't said a word this whole
Yeah.
session.
I haven't said a word for like 2 whole sessions.
Well, he's a spitter. What do you expect?
How much time has it been now, do you reckon, since you like 30 minutes?
At least 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I still got like another 30 minutes on this.
Well, trudging
I mean,
forward.
this is great.
Wait, not.
I should be
What
a
do I see,
spider
Jared?
all the time.
Is this
Uh,
anything, Jared? It looks just like it's cut off.
It's a door.
Oh, it's
No.
Secret tunnel.
Do you want to
Can
open
I
it?
I'll put my ear to it first.
You
Takes a
hear...
bite.
You lose your ear. You hear nothing.
It's another natural 20. I was gonna roll for the perception. I wasn't gonna say anything because you said, but that was wild. You hear
Wait.
nothing. I'll crack it open.
Wait, what's that?
Revealed
Map
before
is,
you
right?
is the chamber in which it all went down.
Oh,
Pleasant memories closed the door.
well, it looks like we're finished. We're back where we started. Consider them expunged. That just leads back where we were before. Let's continue on north.
What?
Oh, you cut out there.
IRL.
It
We were
says,
sent
let's...
here for information?
Oh, it sounds like our internet is going out.
A little bit.
Yeah, that was
Oh, is
Fitz
it?
too. Yeah. I said we're back where we started. Let's continue on north.
Oh,
To response, yeah, to the response of Calum, we were sent here to expunge the cultists. The information we gathered before was from that lady that was gambling.
Mm-hmm.
From there, we're now just clearing a dungeon.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, we just tried to kill them all. Gods on that.
As you guys enter
Gotta
into
kill
this
them all.
chamber of unusual shape and dimensions, you begin to hear... Sorry, you begin to hear the air. Jesus.
That's the thing.
You begin to smell... I suppose it's called wind. You begin to smell the air here. A putrid stench, carrying the smell of rotten eggs.
Ooh. Like dead body kind of eggs, or
I've smelled
Roll a
that
survival check.
Oh,
All
no,
of us, or
no.
just Eno?
Mm,
Who's
if you
taking
want
a
to.
deep breath?
I would like to figure out what it is.
How do
Wow.
spiders breathe?
10.
Through the
13.
bumholes. You both give each other a knowing glance. You believe that there is a flammable gas in the room.
Ah,
Please tell me you're not using a torch.
Lucky
am
none
not
of you
using a
are
torch.
carrying open flames.
Oh my god.
shall we move through here quickly? Nobody
Maybe.
light a match. There's we believe, a flammable gas. Eno, quickly check to the north of there, and then we'll go south.
Right. When did you start to smell it?
Just then.
Same. Although I'm a bit higher, so I thought it was just the top rafters that were...
Caleb, go with him. Tarvos with me.
Is there anything up here, Jared? I see pillars.
No.
Okay.
It's just a really
Dead end?
unusual shaped room, yeah.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
just gonna. Okay. Okay, you want the big spider with you? Okay, I'm crawling beside you.
I think we, instead of moving stealthily, we very quickly move through this room.
I'm just
Maybe we
following
could
it.
use this
There's
to our
lights again.
advantage. Barnabas, if we ever need to lay a trap, we just run back this way and then light a torch.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Wouldn't be good for us. 'Cause
Is
Not
there
bad.
anything here, Jared? It just cuts off.
No, it's just it's another
Cool.
partially drawn cover.
Walking
Uh,
up these stairs, does the smell dissipate?
You begin to fill your lungs with fresher and fresher air as you ascend up those stairs.
Hmm.
Alright, so Jared, I'm just going to put a marker on the stairs as to where the gas holds. Is that right?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
I mean, you can pretty much just say it's the stair line there. Like,
Okay.
yeah, but that's fine if you need a reminder.
Oh, do you want me in front again, Barnabas? Or...
Yes, please.
Okie dokie. And the meat shall walk forward.
Are you still disguised, by the way?
Yes. I still look like the guy who hacked the shit out of Callum.
Clem.
Clem.
That looks like a door there, is it, Jared?
It is.
Oh, my bad. I thought
I
these were
find this
all...
map a bit fucky. Like you can't see all the corners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the map that I've got is a color version of the original, and the lighting setup is for the original version. So it's a little bit screwy. You'd think they could have just traced over the other one, but no.
Oh, fair
Like,
enough.
yeah. No, I'm looking at it now, and these two alcoves to the north don't lead anywhere, at least not on this map, but there's a door. So, like, the doors are usually colored a different color, and there's, like, a slider for a door. And I'm like, now I'm thinking, what was on the original map? Like, that would have, warranted a door there. I actually want to go and look, because I feel like...
I will try the door.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, there was a door, but it leads to just like an empty little alcove, like a collapsed alcove.
Maybe there's another there, Barnabas.
You open your door, to find a partially collapsed crypt. Another stone sarcophagus of similar carving and design that you previously encountered. The lid cast aside and cracked in two. Inside the sarcophagus are, again, dusty remains and no valuables as it was plundered years ago.
I turn to the spider. Tarvis, do you need any more rocks? Do a circle for yes if you need some more.
I'm trying to remember how many I have. I should have plenty from memory.
Okay.
I'm
you
going
just
to do.
stare
yeah, so
bug-eyed at me.
No, you just gotta see me bring up a hand and just do an X.
Well, fair enough. Alright, moving on. Do you want me to try the next door, Ben, or do you want me to let you do it? Oh, you muted, by the way.
I will try this door.
Sweet. I have a spear this time at the ready.
Yep. Another stone door stands before you. You push it inwards, and with a soft scraping, reveals another chamber, this one intact. However, a sarcophagus with its lid slid off the back lies in the end of the room.
I'll walk on down, gesture Eno to come in with me.
I stand in the corner with a spear.
The paint faded and worn, but the carving's still intact. The front face of this sarcophagus bears frescoes of spear-wielding warriors charging across golden plains on horseback.
Well, he looks friendly. Do you want to poke with him, or no?
Peering inside the sarcophagus reveals scattered human bones and the wrappings that they would have once been contained in.
So this one's intact, fully set inwards, and just yeah. Does it look like there's any treasure floating around him or her?
Roll investigation for me.
Yay, intelligence. No, it's cocked. Oh, I wish I took the other one. Well, the first one was a 20, but I'll take the 16.
Okay. You have a little bit of a look at the sarcophagus, and you realize that the base underneath the wrappings is a different color to the stone that the rest of it is carved from. Any kind of tap or test would indicate a hollow space beneath it, the floor of the sarcophagus.
Pardon me, my friend, but I think you prefer to look northeast instead of straight east, and I just show it slightly sideways, and yeah.
How about a new
reveal-
view?
Yeah. Wait, can I even push this thing? This thing's like
Yeah.
stone.
What, the sarcophagus?
No, it's the body is lying on top of the
Or are you
the wood
moving
base.
the body that's in the base of the thing?
Oh, yeah, the body then, yeah.
Yeah. So you shift the body and the wrapping, the bones and wrappings to the side, and you see that you see brush marks indicating that the base is made of plaster, and a delicate touch you easily smash through, and a soft kind of a splash reveals this reddish brine water below, and a skull gazes up towards you, but its gaze is due to the two moonstones that reflect a little bit of light back up towards you, embedded in each of its eye sockets.
moonstones. What have you found, Eno?
Well, I know I cannot take it, but
Yeah, alive, kind
Probably.
of.
hello.
Which now?
Yay. Sorry about that, everyone who's watching, paying attention, listening, and enjoying. I still have an incredibly unreliable internet. I'm still getting NBN sorted out.
Anybody in chat say where you lost us?
I think we lost them when we entered the room, but
Yeah.
It
we
couldn't-
encountered
it couldn't
a
have been much.
CR30 monster. It's called latency.
It's called lag.
It has a name.
All right.
Right.
They're fighting zombies. You're caught up. They are just mushing into each other right now. Eno is holding the door shut to
Oh, really?
keep them at bay.
I'm Odoring it.
Barnabas, what do you want to do?
fuck, what can I do?
I think we do what every reasonable person does and run.
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they'll just be ambling after us, won't they? I guess I'll just
I
Probably
could
move.
technically hold him
Or
here.
just
move to
around
there,
the way they walk through, just wreck them. This feels like the easiest combat of all time.
sneeze violently, but put myself on mute.
have a mute
You sneezed
was
so
a-
hard you glitched.
That was a tactical mute. Oh fuck! I guess I hold the. No, you know what? Let's use. I'm gonna use the spell False Life. Yep. I will cast False Life on myself and regain myself 6 hit points. Temporary.
Caleb, what do you want to do?
I am going to take. Well, I'm a little confused exactly where the doorway is because this is where we passed through, but that's not a fucking door. The door surely is to the left.
Yes, the
Here.
bottom of. Actually, the zombie pounds on the door, and you see Eno kind of get shoved an inch, and then the door slams shut again.
It's shoved
Sorry,
into
you-
what?
You cut out there for a second.
The door kind of jitters as there's a huge pound from the other side of the door, and you see it open an inch and shut again.
Can I just take position? Like I'm looking to take position, so we've got like a little bit of a semicircle around the door.
You can
Mhm.
hold an action.
I'm confused where it is, and then yeah, just hold an action to attack.
Okay, Tarbos.
Talos is going to
Stand on the
assess
ceiling.
options
I'm so confused with
as
this.
much as I can, with a spidery gaze, and I'm trying to think about where I could go.
You probably hang out on the
How
ceiling.
high is the ceiling?
Not very high, maybe 8 feet.
High enough.
Yeah, but for like a small dog to hang off the ceiling. Oh, no, sorry, a medium-sized dog to hang off the ceiling. Was and stand above you guys.
You can be
That
on the
wording.
wall. You can be in a corner of the ceiling. Do
Yes. D&D quotes out of context. Yes, but for a medium-sized dog to hang off the ceiling.
I'm just imagining like a big Labrador just hanging off. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, nothing weird about that.
Spider dog, spider dog.
Do
It's
it.
whatever a spider does.
Hang on the ceiling. Hold an action.
Bam, he's doing it. All right. Another thump on the door.
Okay.
Yes? What do you want to do?
Yeah. No.
9 minutes.
Don't worry.
All right, Eno, what do you want to do?
Go.
Yeah, I'm sitting there doing a hodor, and I'm just kind of looking at everyone going, here's a thought. Just in regards to the room we just passed with the gas, do you think that we should at least lead them there to blow them up?
Do we know where to stand without the gas on the other side?
Absolutely
Another large
not.
thump at the door.
Let's just funnel them. Oh, I do
Then
wanna
funnel
blow
them.
I do
If
wanna
I
blow-
move backwards, everyone stay ready beside me and use the corridors to your advantage.
Okay,
And with
Eno,
that, I will.
roll a strength saving throw for me.
Guess we lead them down there,
That's actually pretty
kite back up here.
good. What is my strength? Strong is Eno. Eno is +3, 19.
Eno can literally move to there. Oh,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
because,
I do have a powerful build feature, but it doesn't really
Alright.
come into anything.
What do you
You
want
can
to
share
do?
the space with Tavos.
I will
thought
hold
that
the
was a half
door. I shall hodor until they are back so that I can take the front area in front of them and defend them. Be the meat shield, so to speak. So if you guys move back towards the hall here, I'll take position here. So
No,
that,
this is-
no,
just take a step back, and then we can all hit them at once.
yeah.
oh, fair enough. And
If
I
you
just
sit there.
does the
Okay.
door swing both ways?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, I shall.
it only swings towards you.
Okay, I'll hold a sacred flame until one appears through, and I'll take position underneath Tarvos.
Okay. A moment later, the door bursts open with force, and you see one of these creatures standing before you, almost stumbling through the doorway. Okay. We'll do Eno's turn first. What did you want to do? Burning
You see me
scorching
clutching
flame.
a small bit of light, and I turn around and say, "Light grenade!" and just and yeah, shoot sacred flame. Make a dexterity check.
11 on the dice, minus whatever.
Cool.
they
He
have.
takes 1d8 damage. He takes 3. That's it. Yeah. Celestial. What are you, radiant damage?
Radiant.
If you hadn't chosen your rats, you could have had one of these as a pet, Fitz.
Oh god. No, that would be.
Don't put ideas into his head.
Wait, what is the radius on that? Like 30 feet? That
30
would be
feet.
horrible in the middle of a graveyard.
Okay, ready to actions. Anyone?
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, their ready actions were melee. Are they coming
Correct.
into
Yeah,
that?
I think when they step forward, yeah,
Alright.
on their turn.
There's a whole bunch of them kind of like bunching up against each other. It's not until after Barnabas's turn that the one at the front
Aw,
actually strides
boo.
forward.
Well, I hold an action.
Yeah.
Then. I hold
Okay.
my action.
Good. Because
I'm
you didn't have a
holding
held
a,
action before, did you?
No, I used my healing spell.
Exactly.
I hold a green flame blade. Green flame
Alright.
blade.
Game Grandpa. It steps forward unless you're Grandpa Bat.
I will at least my flame like that.
Grandpa.
That is not going to hit because it is only a 9 to hit.
Okay, well, it's a good thing zombies have an AC of 8.
Yes. Fantastic.
Wow, seriously?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
do no others step forward at the?
I mean, yeah, they would all kind of shamble as a mound.
Cool. Oh, would he have stepped forward on my? Oh, right. But now
It was
their
his-
turn, and then yeah, I get
Yeah,
you.
you readied. It was
So,
their turn.
1d6. That is 9 points of slashing damage, and then this chap behind.
It came from behind.
It came from behind.
Spell's damage. Oh wait, you must attack. Otherwise, the spell on a hit, the target suffers a normal damage. The green flame leaps to the target. Let's see what the second takes fire damage equal to your spell casting modifier, which is +3. So that used to just tell me how much damage it did. Anyway,
Yeah, I thought
3
it-
damage
yeah.
to this guy and 9 damage to this guy.
Got it.
So I strike into him with the
Uh.
blade, and the fire leaps off my blade and dances across him, and then bursts onto the guy behind him.
Okay, Kaylin, what do you do?
I am
Well,
going.
what was your readied action? Sorry.
Just standard attacks.
Okay, go for it.
Not throwing rats.
I think it's
Yeah,
just
I
the,
just fucking do it.
I think it's just one
I think
slice.
It's just the one.
Yeah, I don't think you get 2.
I do. Okay, whatever.
If he readies an attack and he gets 2
so-
attacks on the attack action, doesn't it?
No,
Oh, no,
because
you're-
it's
no,
a
'cause he
bonus
has-
action to.
I keep forgetting you're only level 3.
Yeah. If he was a fighter and he had multi-attack, then it's a different option.
No, it's not multi-attack.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, one swing, go.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
He rolled a dirty
And
20.
my damage will be 5.
5.
Straight down the face.
Alright. Bam. A section of jaw gets sliced clean off. It's now your turn. What would you like to do?
I will then attack again with both swords.
Baha.
Step.
And to hit, it will be. I'm very confident I hit with both because I rolled a 19 and an 18.
Both hit.
I've rolled a lot of dice that have been like a 3 and a 4, an 18 and a 19, a 15 and a 16, a 1 and a 2.
Amazing.
Amazing! And the
I've had
damage.
3 1s and 4 20s, so
420s,
Big.
what?
Pretty
I
bad.
hope it's a
7.
green teapot.
Pulls out green teapot. What was that? 7 damage?
7 damage.
He did.
Yes.
Oh, yes! I stab him through the heart and cut off his head.
Don't
Bam.
bring him back.
And I just kick him back for dramatic effect and into the room.
Okay.
Without a head, I don't think he would.
Kick him back.
Tavas will do your... Did you have a ready action? Sorry, Tavas?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Why not?
What?
Why not?
Because.
He's
what-
eating popcorn upside down.
How am I meant to reach
Making
him?
a web.
You sit on
You
the...
just put yourself within reach of him.
You sit on the wall or something, bro.
I'm
That's
in the
okay.
same square as Eno.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Don't worry
Climb
about
on
it.
my back. I'll spin around and let
What do you
attack
wanna
and then spin around again.
I mean, it's dead anyway, so...
Yeah, so. But I'm trying to think of my turn.
Hold your action.
Yeah, okay, I'll hold my action. Fine.
Okay, do you want to get closer to, like, the door frame so that if one of them comes through the door, you can attack it?
Yes.
Above its head.
I'll flit above.
Okay. And with that, we're going to end the session.
Are we back at top of the round?
No. You've each had one
No.
turn. That's how we do.
The zombies didn't get a turn.
No.
Yeah, they did. They
One of them
shambled
did. You shall before.
Alright. Good
Join
game.
us next
Well
time as
done.
we develop the game Pinball.
Tune
Alright.
in next time.
Thank you everyone for being so patient, sticking around during our hiccups. I don't think anyone's still watching. If you are, really appreciate you. As always, you can catch the VOD on YouTube, and I'm going to try and do some highlights and
Cut out,
actually
Joe.
do... Shut up. I wouldn't... The thing is, I wouldn't be surprised if I'd cut out.
You did
Yeah.
cut out.
Good.
It was a joke.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I will have reliable internet in the near future, but for now, we can stream however janky it is. So thanks for tuning in. Bye for now, but not forever. Peace.